welcome back to our Republic Commandos Star Wars campaign. With when last we left off, our lovely Sabre Squad here, and Jedi Master.
He thinks you're lovely.
That makes two of you.
I mean, we all look the same, and I know you're ugly, so...
You guys had just discovered the corpse of the Jedi Padawan Kira. Discovered through your medical check that she had been killed through blunt force trauma. And I believe Will used his scanner arm, and you had just determined you're not alone on the ship. There are currently 10 enemies who you believe are Trandoshan pirates or scavengers.
I think we also got into their...
It wasn't your scanner, we
got
used
into
their
their
droid.
text chat from their...
Oh yeah, you guys got to the
All the
droid.
Trandoshan memes belong to us.
Trandoshan memes just being like, Wookiees be like, and it's just a picture of a pelt.
just start dropping occasional really ominous memes into that text chat. Like they'll just be like, who in the world is sending these? Where's this coming from? Every picture they send is just one step farther down the hallway towards the door.
The meme is a picture of the back of a Trandoshan head, and it's like, when you're on a mission for the Republic and these guys show up. It's like, how did they get that picture?
Well, yeah, it's just like a picture of like slowly down a hallway to like a door. They're like, wait a minute, that's the door of the room we're in. And it's like him setting up a breach charge. They're like, oh shit.
Oh shit. So yeah, that's where we left off. The only other thing you know is you have no more power on your half of the ship, and you're trying to get to the engineering room on the ship to transfer power to hack the terminals.
Yeah, because you're trying to get the information from like the main bridge.
Yes.
Right, yeah.
Right.
I believe...
Other than that, everybody roll me a quick force die. Let's get these out of there.
Force. One black.
No. I refuse.
Also one.
One white.
Sorry. You get to roll two, don't you?
Roll it up.
No, it's not your
for
force
this.
rating.
Not for
It's
this.
just one.
Which would be really funny.
So a light.
Yeah.
One light and two dark so far from
You
us.
fucking
So that's-
zombies.
That's 4 dark.
One light.
The odds are ever in our favor.
What'd you get, Maggie?
His was one of the two dark sides. Him and I each got one dark side.
Okay. All right. So
Our powers
Y'all
combined.
fucking suck.
your powers combined into 4 dark and 2 light. The
Reroll.
the odds are not in your favor.
I would like to use my inspiration. Wait, fuck,
Very
wait.
quick. Nope. Wrong system.
Once you start mixing systems,
A Star Wars campaign
Burn a
run
Benny?
entirely
Benny?
through D&D
Burn
rules.
a Benny?
you get shot by a fucking like heavy blaster rifle, like burn a penny.
Burn a Benny to soak
damage.
That's an old.
Burn a Benny to soak the wounds. That's not how this works.
The Death Star hits the planet you're on. Roll a dexterity.
My planet has evasion.
Roll a Constitution.
The planet gets destroyed, but because you as a rogue have evasion, you're totally fine.
Look, hang on, I have to look up the suffocation rules. Damn it.
Well, no, that's when you burn a destiny point to just produce a breathing mask.
Well, I mean, technically, your suits are breathing apparatuses. The only one who doesn't have a breathing mask is our Pantoran Jedi over here.
That is true.
I like the idea of a Star Wars Dread game where it's like the
that.
Death Star hits the planet, pull 2.
The Death Star starts preparing to fire. Pull 3. Each. Ooh. That'd be one.
I find a really, really big mirror.
I've had that the whole time. Nobody can say otherwise.
All right. So
Now we're
yeah, you
15
guys
minutes
have
Do something productive.
so productive here. Yeah, you guys have. I think you said you were carrying the body of the Padawan.
You wanted us to take the body,
Yeah,
right?
we gotta take the body back. No question asked.
And you have a
not asking.
lightsaber, so.
So let's just keep heading towards engineering.
If we get in a fight, I'm going to very unceremoniously flop it on the floor so I can use my gun. I'm just throwing that out there, but I am carrying the body.
Gets it to counter.
What's it gonna do, Bruiser?
I didn't
Ouch.
say it. We just need to
No,
bring her
it
back.
wouldn't.
Yeah, I don't.
Then that would be good news, actually. Ouch.
Oh no, we're being shot at. Throws
I mean-
throws the corpse and they say, "Ow."
Theoretically, you still could get. Never mind.
Yeah. But,
There is post-mortem bruising is the thing.
on
Don't ask why I know that.
so you're all in darkness unless you have
We have lights.
you have lights.
Or night vision.
Or lights.
Or lights. As you guys are on your way to the engine room, I need everybody to roll me a quick perception.
What difficulty?
It's dark. You have your lights. It's average.
So perception is my. I'm good at perception. What?
I'm not.
Average.
Good for you.
Average. Roll.
Oh man, I already
And
forgot
then
these.
your
That's a
perception.
success. I know that.
We have to spread
And an
it's,
advantage.
it's dog shit.
So yeah,
One failure.
2 green.
Straight nothing with 2 threats.
Ooh.
1 success, 1 advantage.
Wow.
1 failure, 1 threat.
So
Me, basically.
You and him.
so lockpick and Jester. Okay. Everybody else, you guys don't notice anything.
Nope.
You two notice something abnormally shaped in the darkness as your lights kind of pass over it a couple of times. Walking up, you notice, or you come across the dead body of another clone commando.
Is that Steve?
No, you would not have had any interactions with this commando, so you do not know who this
Roll
is.
him over. Not nearly enough dicks painted on his arm. Steve.
Nah, it's not
Well, no, you keep him on his stomach because we are the ones who threw him on his back. Not Steve. Doesn't say kick me on the bottom of his backpack.
Steve, this guy looks really familiar.
I wonder who he is.
Pull the helmet off. I know this guy. Well, of course I know him. He's reading.
Once again, super serious commander group walking through like a dim, dark hallway. We find a dead body.
Hey, I know this guy. Looks familiar.
Of course I know him. He's me.
What's his number?
You really can't tell. What you
Went right through the
for
flash.
you two who have noticed, you notice a couple things out of the ordinary on this. His armor is completely destroyed. Like he got hit with. It looks like he got hit with like gaffy sticks. Like the armor's broken in several spots.
Oh, it's not like.
I told you.
What's the
scorch
gaffy
marks.
wax?
I told you.
Classic
Sharp
gaffy
sticks and
Classic
rocks.
gaffy wax.
The most dangerous weapons in the.
Well,
in
it's
the
it's
knockdowns.
the thing, right? It's like you design for blasters, and
Right.
so it's like hyper focused at being super good against blasters. And it's like, when are you ever gonna get hit by a sharp stick? What do you think we're doing out here? And then meanwhile, it's like.
Well, this weird plastic composite reflects blaster bolts if it hits at the right angle. What about a baseball bat? It's plastic, so that would be bad for me.
Who's hitting you with a baseball bat? Me. Yes. Dead.
Okay,
but-
so more.
Yeah, that's what you noticed.
Yeah,
here.
so
More
the,
bludgeoning.
yeah, absolutely.
I would like to see if this guy's dead.
Yeah, give me a medical. Give me an easy medical check.
He's just
A
playing.
success and a triumph.
He's just playing really
You
hard.
can. You've never seen a more dead clone in your life.
Oof. Not even.
Never seen him.
We've seen a lot of dead clones.
I again grab him by like the shattered shoulders of his breastplate, pick him up, and like, I don't know if I've ever seen a man this dead.
And I'll say this: as you pick him up, you notice even the helmet is broken, like a jaw side, so it's shattered.
Ooh, clean hit.
Does he got any stuff on?
He does have a backpack on him, yes.
I'm gonna go look for
It's
some.
ring to blow. Roll the dice.
Do our helmets? Okay.
Roll average perception. What's up?
Do our helmets have like built-in like recording software or anything like that? Like.
Yes. Or
Captain's
you-
only yours though, and you have to start everyone with Captain's Law.
One success is
Sorry,
two threats.
you find one frag grenade and a comm device. And to your knowledge, yes, your armor is outfitted with a type of recording device. It mainly records like your audios.
Right. I'd like to try and. Well, for one thing, this guy almost certainly has a squad, or had a squad. So like any data we can pull, if we can track down the rest of the bodies, or if we can pull any audio logs or
Yeah. Well,
holographic security recordings or whatever.
Yeah, I'll,
like, try to get that.
I'll also mention this because I completely forgot answering your question. Also, while you're going through his bag, you notice in his hand he has some kind of device that you believe it's a recording device.
Captain's log. They're beating me to death.
There's something on top of me. It's beating me to death.
He's just laying face down on the ground. They're just hitting with sticks. He's just calmly recording.
Captain's log, 14 BBY. I'm fucking die.
I hold it and I say, "Hey boss, you need my computer wizardry for this one?"
And see if it turns on.
It turns on, and what you see is kind of like what you would see with like a R2 unit, a little hologram.
Yeah.
It projects, but the only thing you see one figure in this projection, and it's a Selketh, very nicely dressed,
Giant knock.
and you hear him. It's a male.
Giant knock.
And as the recording starts to play, you hear the commando tell the Selkath you hear distinct words say, "Senator, you must get on the escape pod. Whatever's going on here is not right. I need to go find the rest of my squad. We'll meet you on the world of Servakos."
We are not on Servakos. That's a different world, right?
No, yeah, this is a different world.
This is not Servakos.
So whatever happens.
Roll an intelligence core systems. Sorry.
We have the same intellect, alright? So, be careful with your smug attitude over there.
What this tells.
I'm a doctor, goddammit.
So you hear that. You also, in the recording, hear him give commands to what you can assume are a couple other troopers who are on the escape pod. And you hear this. You hear one final command before the recording stops is, "Keep the senator safe. He's very important to the project." And then that's it.
I'm starting to hate military top brass. Top secret projects, senators, missing Jedi. The layers of bullshit just get deeper and deeper.
And we just gotta blow it top to bottom, clean slate.
Best way to get rid of a pile of shit, explosives.
Yes.
Yeah, just make sure you got cover between you and it. Otherwise, it's gonna be a messy
Or
day.
use a lot of explosives.
No incendiaries.
Sounds like a good time.
These
to
filters
be
aren't that strong.
Sounds like a beautiful time.
I was kind of hoping it'd be like Captain's log. Someone put a bunch of dicks on my armor.
That's the other guy, Reggie or whatever he goes. Steve.
And that. Well, I'll say that was the end of that recording. There's one final recording, and it's very short,
There's a chance.
and it's just.
Log.
It is not Captain's log. It's just you hear him kind of short of breath, just muttering to himself, "Gotta hold him back. Gotta hold him back," and that's all you can gather from this.
So
You really had to piss.
Them?
They had to piss
Does he
on
refer
his.
to his urine as a
It's a
group?
stretch.
Obviously, they had to hold someone back and not their fucking piss.
And that's all you can get from this little device.
It was a stretch.
I don't know what anybody has, but if you guys want to make like an intelligence roll on Core Worlds to see if you know
know
of
that roll?
Cervicos.
I'll make a core world check.
Would it be core world or outer rim?
Cervicos is outer rim, so it'd be an outer rim check.
Sorry
It's-
for anybody that had a core world rank.
it's gonna be the exact same roll for me. What
Yeah, I don't
difficulty?
know.
Average.
I don't think I stand much of a chance of doing this, but I'm gonna give it a shot.
Ah, 3 failures.
One failure, one
I wouldn't say
advantage.
that.
2 failures, 1 advantage.
You guys know nothing of this world. The only thing you can tell is this is not
Wait.
the world you're on.
1 success, 3 threat.
You, being the jet,
Are
are
us
World
bunch of
traveler.
bucket heads
for the clones or the bucket heads. You guys just know that planet
Yeah,
is
we
not
ain't
the
on that
planet
one
you're
right
on. That's all you can do. You know that Cervicos, there wouldn't be for how can I put this? For this acclimator ship to be near Cervicos, there had to be a certain purpose. There was no reason for a military ship or fleet like this to be near that planet, especially in the outer rim.
Okay.
That
I know what that is, but it's weird that they're there.
that's exactly
Oh,
what
I know
you.
that world. What the fuck?
And what you can also understand from this is this acclimator had to make a blind warp jump to get to this planet here.
Oh.
So something happened near that planet that warranted them having to escape quickly.
Interesting.
Or trying to escape, yes.
So we need to go
That's
to
what
that
caused the
planet and
crash
figure
landing.
out what they were running from.
Didn't finish their astrogation.
Yeah.
Pilot's like, do you know how hard the saturation check is? Jesus Christ.
Do you
Nah,
see what's
just-
about to try and kill
Nah,
us?
just hit the button. Astrogation check, he says, hitting the button.
This is us talking about like Erickson's job. We're just like, just hit the button. What's so hard?
What's so hard about hitting a button?
There's also
So,
a lot of people
I
on the
say
fireworks that have the
we go
exact
and
same mentality.
Return the Padawan back, and then let's go figure out what happened.
What
What happened?
What happened?
I mean,
What
it
happened?
sounds like we have a Republic senator on the ground.
What does he have to do with a project like this?
Could be a sponsor, could be a scientist.
Maybe
attached
it's on
to it.
his world.
They're trying to put his brain in a
What
box.
species was he?
Cellcath.
Oh, that's easy.
What's a self?
Well, no.
Cellcath, they're like,
You know.
they're fish people.
Okay.
I can't. I'd have to look it up because I don't remember the exact planet that they're
Can they
from.
break
But like,
up?
the Cellcath's home planet is something like Camino. It's it's all ocean.
All
But-
the ocean all the time.
But from what you can also gather is from what you also know about, or what you've heard from rumors about senators, and what you would probably know about Cellcath is, for a Cellcath to be attached to this project in any way, it's very weird. It's a strange anomaly because they are fairly neutral in a lot of things. So there's a mystery for what that you're questioning why a Cellcath is attached to
We
this.
have to figure out what happened and what was the motive behind it because it doesn't sound like it doesn't make any sense.
Well, let's get the power back up and running. Let's see if we can pull any of the ship's logs. But I mean, that drop pod should have an emergency beacon attached to it, so we should be able to pick it up.
And
Yes,
you
nearby.
know fairly certain that if you can at least get the computers working, you can get a more precise location on where the escape pod is.
Or at least like the region of the planet where
Yes.
it launched.
Ejected.
Yes. Yeah.
Plus, once we get the power back on, we'll have another chance at Captain's Log.
He's just really holding out hope.
This ain't Star Trek.
It's so funny.
This is a dystopia, not a utopia.
Let's get to the engine room.
Okay.
Don't forget to get shot.
Don't forget to pick
Don't
up
forget
that
to
kid.
pick up your partner.
Let's go.
Let's go to the engineering.
Yep.
We always forget to pick up our Padawan. He stole the pool. It's like, hello? Master DeGunji.
As you're
He's not coming back.
that's from our other Star Wars
dark.
campaign.
That's dark.
Um,
Hey, we avenged him. Eventually.
eventually.
Listen, that's the best kind of revenge.
Yeah. That's from our other Star Wars campaign. Go check it out. You guys get to the engine room, no problem. You do notice once you get there that the engine door is open. Now that could be whether it was already open to begin with, or as
The
you
first
all
thing I'd scav.
as you all are aware, you are not alone on this ship. So
Give it a scan with the cyber room.
I'm gonna take the kid on my shoulder and I'm gonna set him like against the wall here. I'll be like, "You stay here." I'm gonna take out the gun.
when you
Watch the flank. Hand him a pistol.
when you scan the room, there's nobody in there. But what you do notice is, and I mean, your arm goes so far, but you only notice a few less. Yes, yeah, I do.
Yeah.
It scans only so far.
Right.
So instead of the 10 that you first saw,
Well,
on
we
your
never
initial
saw the 10 with his scanner
Yeah.
arm. I don't
Oh,
think
yeah,
we
we
used the
just did it
droid to
from-
do
Oh, yeah.
that. So
Well,
if we're seeing any, that means they're closer than they were before. I think.
you only notice 4 dots pop up on your scan.
But they're not currently in the engine bay?
No,
Okay.
but they are close.
Be ready for a gunfight when the power comes back on.
I was laughing at the
Hey, look, they can get this thing up and running.
Yeah, I press some buttons.
That's all I did.
Core
That's why we keep them around.
Overload.
Are you sure? Yes. Are you sure? Yes. Manual override. Yes. Types of code in.
All right, we're all set to go.
All of a sudden, a Master Yoda pops up.
No, it's a Master Yoda pops up in the bottom corner. Seeming to blow up the ship you are wanting to? Help can I? He's the paperclip.
I hate these outdated operating systems.
God damn it. This cruiser's running Linux.
You hear
It's running Vista. It's running Vista.
You hear a voice like Professor Oak in Pokemon. Now is not the time to do that.
The DM, no. It's the classic. You can tell your players no. You're not allowed to do that.
If you, I mean, I'll stay posted in front of the door. He's working on it.
Let's see. To get at least the engines running to start, give me an average mechanics.
One bad guy.
That's what you're scared of.
That's what I'm scared.
7 advantage, 1 failure.
7 advantage.
You do not get the you don't get the engines back on. But you manage to turn on a little computer that you can hack into now. I'll give you that.
Okay.
You made progress.
You made small progress. A lot of this is going to depend on these rolls here. Now give me an average computers check, but upgrade one of those.
Do you want to get our computers guy to do that? Aren't you our computers guy?
He's our
No,
computers
I'm
guy.
Computers?
Yeah.
He's the computers guy.
Hey, computers guy, get up!
I'm the perception guy.
So it's
Watch my back,
it's
Darcy.
whatever your computers are with a purple and a red.
I had to triple check. I didn't have any computers. Am I?
No,
What?
just one.
You're just one.
Oh,
It's because of the overlap.
How do
it's
I get rid
also
of one of
intelligence.
these?
Just tell us.
And then I. Do one of those, and I'll add a. It's a blue, right?
No, you'll
You turn a green
remove
into a
that
Oh.
and turn it into yellow.
Did you add the purple? Yes, you did.
Yeah, purple red.
No success, 1 advantage.
Hey!
You successfully transfer power to the bridge. A lot of the remaining power that was left on the opposite side of the ship has been transferred there. The enemies surely have noticed, but the one thing... I won't even make you guys roll for this. The one thing you guys can take note of is they don't know you're in the engine room because you never successfully turned on the engines.
We just
Hey guys, I
rerouted
found
power.
something cool in the engine room. Go take over. We call this psyops. They come in.
So...
Gif of Trandoshan turning and giving a thumbs up.
that would be hilarious. It's like, hey guys, got the power back on. It's like,
Does anybody have a toolkit? Because all we do is we wait for him to file into the engine room, we shut the door and weld it.
I mean, he has an arc welder. I don't have an arc welder.
I think I do that.
I got a vibro machete.
No, I have a vibro shot. A vibro shot. Hot shingles.
Hot shingles.
I'll say,
I'll say, you say hot shingles.
Hot shingles in there. Okay, want to make our way back to the bridge.
Now, this is where things get interesting. Everybody roll me a average stealth checks to start.
Stealth, my expertise. I'm not bad at it.
It's 3 from Joe.
That's not a great roll.
You said average?
Yes.
Yeah, wait. I have no idea what I'm doing. And my stuff is crap.
You said
It's the
average?
same roll it. Took me but
Managy got 3
3
success and advantage.
It's yellow.
What your stealth is?
0.
No ranks, 2 agility. Stone cold nothing.
But you rolled for me.
It's gonna be a failure now. Nah, 2 success, not bad.
Yeah.
So Matty G got some success and some advantage. I got flat nothing.
I got a success and an advantage.
2 success, 1 threat. The threat is I stumbled.
So everyone succeeded except for me? I got straight nothing.
Sounds like
Wasn't a failure, but no success. No nothing.
You bump into something that makes a loud crashing sound. The rest of you make your way fine. But at least a handful of them have noticed the sound and are coming to investigate.
You rolled a shit stealth check and really blew us up here, Maddie.
I probably farted really bad.
Shh, no one tell it.
It was me. Alright, sorry.
So,
We'll
for the sake of this, give me one more stealth check. Same difficulty.
Stealth check.
But that's bad. I don't want that one. I want my first.
technically better.
One.
Partially because the purples didn't do anything.
It was hard, right?
Average.
Ouch.
No, I failed it.
1 success, 1 advantage. And your
She's just
agility.
doing
1 success, 2 advantage.
Let me roll. 1 success.
Also
Okay.
1 success.
You guys can make it back to the control room. You are starting to hear a lot more commotion coming down the halls.
We just want to ring the dinner bell, bring them here. Well, maybe we should get the information out in case they shoot a console first.
You can always shoot a console. it's a
We gotta be careful.
Hey, boss, I never asked you this, but can I blow something up?
What exactly?
Anything.
Well, to start with, you need to get into the computers.
Oh. Well,
And
I
you
won't
can
blow
throw-
that up.
Then you can throw a
Please
frag
don't.
grenade down the hallway when these guys start running this. The frag grenade you just got. This one's for our buddy CC, whatever he was. Yeah, CC Steve.
Do we want to just jam the doors back shut for now,
I mean, I could.
or you could jam them like this far shut so we can shoot through them, and they have to essentially just attack a. They have to attack a peeker.
I mean, I could probably force the doors back to an almost closed state. if
Yeah,
you'd like.
Erickson, I'm asking you to peek piano window.
I'm
I'm asking you to be
once
that
again,
toxic.
Toxic run out beaks.
Yeah.
Run out, Peaks.
Well,
Who's doing the run out? I will go to the door to the control room that I had pried open before and try to pry it mostly back closed.
Give me athletics. Since you're closing it, this will be hard. Since you're trying to close it to like.
Ooh, my dice did really bad. 2 failures, 3 advantage.
You can't seem to move the doors at all.
I wedged him.
You forced him open and jumped him out.
Wait
of the
a
tracks.
minute.
The
The power's back on. I pushed the button to try to close the door.
He's fighting a hydraulic this whole time until he can't close the door.
It closes.
Sir, I'd like to submit a formal request on the grounds that it's funny as fuck.
Right as you close the door, you hear a shouting from one of the Trandoshans. They're over here, you idiots!
Lockpick, get that info! I throw the kid into one of the chairs on the bridge and pull out my gun.
Who's over by the doors? I know you.
Hey, I'm right next to the door.
Whoever's by the door, give me a hard perception to hear what commands he's trying to give you.
Hard perception? I'm good at those.
They have a cave troll. As the door slams shut.
Me, I'm arcade troll.
Oh, flat nothing.
Wow, this guy sucks at perception. 2 success, 2 threats.
You
You
hear.
can hear the threat.
You're trying very hard to listen to what he's saying. You can't hear it. You hear, since you're right there by the door, bring the explosive. We'll blow this door wide open.
I'm trying to say, Lockpick, they got the same plan as you.
Do we have any access? Do we have any access to like
Cameras.
cameras outside the bridge?
No, unfortunately.
If you
You get on cans.
To quote a Rainbow Siege call out, they've gotten the default cans.
they shop at
I'm gonna stand by the open door button. with,
Should've
like,
kept our
the-
mouths
That's sort of exactly what I was thinking. As soon as you hear somebody going to set the charge up, you
I
just
just want to
open
sit at
the
the door with the Gatling gun ready.
Open up, you fools! You didn't say please. Just starts throwing them down.
I just love the idea of like, it's siege timing. He walks up, he pulls out the breaching charge, he walks up to the door opens, standing there with a machine gun.
You know what? I would like.
breaks the mirror window, shoots him through the heart.
I'm going to. I assume that they're going to use a plant explosive. I'm going to actually have my vibro machete in my hand, and I'm going to lean right up against the door with my hand on the open button. And I want to try and wait till I hear somebody step up to the door.
Okay.
I'll take cover with a shot on the door.
And I will say, luckily, like, given that this is the bridge, you have ample places for cover. So.
Everybody
get to
getting
make
good
a
cover.
computers before we.
Yeah, I'll let him make he can make a hard computers because you're in a stressful situation trying to gather this
We're in
quickly.
a tight spot. We're in a tight spot.
Huh?
Damn.
I said we're in a tight spot.
Yes, you're in a tight spot. So it's hard.
Hard.
I'm not gonna flip anything. So this
That's
is that's it.
Okay.
Just roll.
3 success. 2.
You are able to gather quite a bit of information on this. For what you have seen about about this about what this ship was telling you. Give me a second. I gotta find my damn notes here. There is the project. The project was funded by an anonymous donor within the Senate. It was created in order to find a way to make an unstoppable force that could turn the tide in a war. Something that's indestructible, easily capable of following orders, something like clones but cheaper, and can easily be created over the course of a few hours. Not droids. From what he can see is, it's creating something using organic material.
It's a goddamn super soldier program.
It's always a super.
I thought we were the super soldier program.
Super
I thought we
duper
were the super soldier program.
If it's now once again, if it's like supposed to be an unstoppable force, it's still zombies.
Always. It's always zombies.
It's always zombies. Damn. This is some shady military industrial bullshit.
Yeah. The other thing you can find is the Selkath senator that was there. You can get a name for him. Olkol Moose. M-U-S.
Uncle Moose.
Uncle
Olko. O-L-K-O. Olkol Moose. And that's the only thing you can gather.
Hey, Rocket, watch me pull a rabbit out of my nothing on my sleeves. Presto.
It's right as you gather the information,
No one who watches this channel will get the reference I just made.
No.
That's an old reference for our age.
That's old.
As he gets the information and he starts transferring, you hear multiple tanks, like little tinks of explosives hitting the metal.
Like being thrown at the
Like
metal?
being thrown.
You see me up against this, and then go, shit, and run and dive to try and get behind something.
And everybody roll me roll me a cool.
Are they expecting fire back or not?
I mean, they know you guys are there, so probably.
Woo-hoo! That's quite the roll for just 2 greens.
There you go. Cool.
I'm a better cool than you.
Presents.
Okay.
2.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh.
Rancor's pretty cool.
Okay. And your presents.
Yeah, but you
yeah,
don't
cool.
cool.
And you have any cool ranks?
No.
You roll that then. So I got
That's good.
2 and 1. Jesus, 3 and 2.
Oh, you beat me. 3 and 1.
3 and 2, 3 and 1, 2 and 1,
2 and 2.
2 and 2.
What are we referring to?
Just cool. So probably just your presents.
Yeah, one success and 3.
Yeah, I was wondering what
One
you're
there.
like.
Sorry.
3 success,
Success
1
and
advantage.
advantage. Yeah.
Oh, okay. 1 and 3.
There you
I did it.
Give me a second.
Yeah, initiative's always hard.
Yeah.
Because, like, 6 people just throw numbers at you, and you roll 2 or 3 numbers of your own quite often, and then you're just like, okay.
That's why in D&D it's like 20 plus.
Yeah.
15 to 20.
Spams. It is one of those things that I think, like, having something that's like an augmented tabletop game, almost, where it's like you can
It
just
auto does that.
throw stuff into a calculator, you know?
Well, you know, and what's fun, and it's something that, like, it's something I really like about Savage Worlds, because it takes so much time to do if you're having to use dice, is the changing initiative order. Like, I really like that, and it's something that, like, the Divinity games can just do on the fly.
Right.
Okay.
Like,
What'd you get?
I was 3 success, 1 advantage.
2 success, 2 advantage.
1 success.
Those
3
bastards
advantage.
used grenades instead of planter. I was going. My hope
3 success, 2
was
advantage.
for him to walk up to the door with a planted charge and me to open and go, hold
Three
this,
success.
and stab him, and then turn on the explosive and
Okay,
close the door.
so
He was expecting
because
a frag
because
grenade.
there's quite a few of them. Jocelyn with 3 success, 2 advantage. You will start it. Erickson will go second. They have the next 3 turns. Then it will go Will. Then it goes. No, actually, correction. No, it'll go Will, then them. This is gonna get really complicated really quick.
Just do like 2, 3, 2, 1.
I mean, pretty much after the first 2, it's just back and forth.
Okay.
So.
I would like to use one of the first 2 initiative slots.
Yeah.
You rolled one of them, but you're also kind of a melee combatant. Do you want to
Yeah.
wait and use
Yeah.
a later one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who else wants to take
I'll
it?
take the other up front then.
I mean, I'm fine with taking one up top the first round as well, just because I can.
Do you get bonuses for that?
Well, I can just make sure that everybody can get into cover. Like before,
Go back to that.
like because I can just
Friendship ended this gesture.
because I can just,
He's my new best friend.
'cause I can just give.
He's giving me cover. What are you giving?
Because I can just give everybody like I can just let everybody spend a strain to take a maneuver like immediately. So I need to just make sure that like people can move and get into cover and stuff like that.
Sweet.
If you
Sounds
if
like
you
a good
want.
plan.
I'm in. I'm in.
I'm taking. If he goes first, actually, then you can take the aim maneuver.
Okay. Okay, writing this down. So after it goes,
Well, we have.
you guys will have the first 2, then they will have 1. Then it pretty much alternates between you guys. At the last phase of you guys, it'll be 3 of them who have.
Like the very end.
Yeah, or like the remaining enemies will have the ending.
Well, we have the first 2, and Will and I are taking the first 2.
Yep. So.
That'll be the start. So you can go first, boss man.
Okay, I am going to make an average leadership check.
It is a nice, like, mental image of, like, the doors blow open and we all just start, like, firing through the door.
I can remove setback dice from leadership, but unless you're choosing to impose any, there aren't any on this roll by default. It's just average.
Yep.
And my leadership has Okay, that's 4 success, 1 threat.
Like,
so
gunfire, you're just like,
a number of allies equal to my presence can spend a strain to take an immediate free maneuver, be that moving, taking cover, or taking aim, or whatnot. And I will choose my squad because
hooray.
I can only
I'll
do
take a
3.
strain.
I want to take my free maneuver to move closer.
Uh-oh.
I'm not trying to interpose myself yet, but I want to get up closer.
The door has blown, right?
The door has blown at this point, and you are hearing.
I want to get closer.
You pretty much, you guys all
auto
hear
fire from
what
closer
is,
range.
what you can tell
Increase
are
my
the
chance of
10
getting multiple in
enemies
the first round.
outside the
Back
door
around.
hissing right now, and kind of arming up. So
I specifically hear 10 individual footsteps.
Okay.
you guys know you're out. They're outside the door.
20.
20 feet.
No, that's 20 individuals stepping, or that's 20 individual steps?
Every time we have like semantic arguments like that, I just imagine just like
We're just like, yeah, we're just
I'm using the free maneuver he gives me to move closer.
Okay. Well, you can do
Because
that.
I want to get to closer range.
short range.
Okay.
So if anybody wants to take cover or aim or whatever.
I'm taking cover.
Okay.
Smart.
I am taking cover.
Okay. Take
Okay.
extra.
And that's my action. And for my maneuver, I will take cover.
Smart.
You spend strength.
My turn.
Yeah.
How many of them are close to the door?
Really, none of them, because they just blew it open. So
Okay.
they're trying not to get hit by the blast.
Smart.
Yeah, they threw frag.
So they're like medium range from the door?
Yeah.
Okay.
you would have been far if you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to the door.
And mind you, this isn't like a big, like, for most ships the bridge door would be bigger. This one's kind of a smaller one, so they can't all file in at
It's
once.
like 2 people side by side.
Yeah, like they'll have to come in kind of small groups.
I'm going to auto fire.
I declare
Auto fire.
Auto fire! And I'm gonna go ahead and flip one of those. Give myself a boosty boost on it. Do I aim or do I save my maneuver to fall back? I should probably save my maneuver to fall back so I'm not
probably good.
in the doorway.
But if they're all dead.
10 of them?
Well, it can happen.
I mean, that. I aim. Oh, no auto fire. So one of them takes 16 damage.
You have successfully killed one of them.
Hopefully, it was
There
the
are
next
still 9 more to go.
So I lay in, but I only kill one. It's 2 strain to take an extra maneuver, right? I will spend 2 strain to fall back.
Okay.
So I'm not in the doorway when they get their turns.
Rank or fall back.
Okay. So it's their turn now. So
Wrinkle fall back.
one of them's gonna push in and fire at lockpick.
Okay. Anybody who's in cover, they'll be shooting at us with 2 black, technically. 1 for our armor.
Are you in cover?
Yes.
Okay.
1 for cover.
So
Everyone I
they
think
hit
is in
you.
cover besides the Jedi.
So they'll fire with their
He's also got-
blaster
I got
carbine,
cover.
Well, she didn't get the free.
and
maneuver from
that
him.
will
You don't
hit
get 3 people.
with
I'm
3
sorry.
She's not in
successes.
cover.
Well, then I'm out.
Give
So
me
that's-
strength.
the open.
It's 9 damage.
You can use
So
reflect and stuff.
12.
12, yeah.
No, actually no. No, yeah, that's right. 12.
Oof.
Okay.
Before,
That
so.
hurts.
Damn.
I should have stayed in the door.
I'm at 5.
Oof. I should have stayed in the door.
No, yeah.
And it's back to you guys.
All right.
Yeah.
I guess I can take
'cause
the
you
next
soaked
one.
4 of it, yeah.
I'll fire my laser,
Basically.
remembering all of the things I
You'll be
can
fine.
do. So
If you're hurting,
6.
call the doctor.
You have to get to him.
Standing out in the open, not in cover, being shot at.
Hey guys, I could use a little pick me out here.
I'm the one they call Dr. Feelgood. I'm gonna stab you with
Alright.
a stim pack.
So if I aim with my improved aim,
Huh?
Heroin.
I'm literally Doc. I peeked. I tried to peek the window. I got the stims.
auto fire adds an extra perk, right?
Correct.
And you know what? Just for the fun of it,
Whoa.
upgrade one of those.
All right, I have upgraded one of those perks.
Merciless.
Here I go. I'm
Oh,
auto
you're
firing
killing
my
me.
laser. I don't get auto fire, but someone is uber dead. That's
17.
6 success, which brings it up to 17 damagerino to some poor fucker.
That is another one dead.
That's a lot of damage to some poor fucker.
17 damage could, I think, one-shot me. Yes, that is exactly enough to one-shot.
It'd take half. You're not that tough.
Jesus
It would not one-shot me from full because of soak, but
If I had
It would
rolled
take
like
half my
one more
wounds from
failure
this.
here, I would have. It would have. Brutal. All right, That's my turn. I think they get a turn after that. Are we going back and forth?
Yeah, they'll have a turn.
Reed.
You hear in the hallway probably one of the Trandoshans barking orders. What the Trandoshans you're seeing are smaller, like they're not as beefy, so whoever's the one barking orders, you're probably gonna have a big fight on your hand. But he has not shown himself yet.
Come here, I want to arm wrestle.
So
I
this
just want to
one,
wrestle your arm off your body.
so this next minion's gonna take a shot at the Jedi Master.
Alright.
Are you behind cover?
She is not. She's
No.
So it's just one rank of defense, so one black die, and then what are they, medium or long range?
They're medium as well as you guys.
But I can reflect.
You can. So you can.
So that hits with 2 success and a threat. This one shoots you with a blaster pistol, so that's 9 damage.
Okay, so you can reduce that by
I think it's the other paper.
+1. Oh, because you get +1 to parry from reflex grip.
But she has to do reflect.
Reflect, yeah. So 3 strain reduced by 3, so you can reduce that down to 6, and then
So you just take one.
1. Yeah, so take 3 strain and 1 wound.
Damn. Jedi's and all that.
Jedi got all sorts of
God damn,
all sorts of bullshit.
Shit.
That's what Logbig's thinking, nursing his bullet wound right now.
Get fucked.
So you successfully block it?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now it's
She
back.
does take 1 wound, so we just get a little.
So it's back to you guys.
Let's see.
Oh, let me go, son, since I'm dying.
Okay.
You cool, dude?
Last wishes.
Last
It'd be nice to like maybe get one hit in before that.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to flush it then.
Let's just my question.
Holy
Mama,
for
take
shit.
these micro rockets from me. I can't shoot them anymore.
It's just ranged.
Yeah, it's just a ranged attack. But then it, I think it has some stuff. I don't remember what micro rockets do, but they are deadly.
They're rockets.
They are rockets.
What is
Watch those first rockets.
difficulty?
If
How
it's
does that work?
You're average.
Yeah,
You guys
so
are still medium
range,
range.
You also have a stim pack. Just
Oh,
find
I
your
do.
person you can hit yourself with.
2 success.
Okay, so that's
Oh.
8 damage. It doesn't. That's 8 damage. It does not trigger blast.
Ah.
How does that work?
Yeah,
If you get
So it only
two
hit
advantages,
one.
it will
Hit
trigger.
one.
You have one hurting, but he ain't down.
Okay. I have a leg.
My leg!
So I gotta use
Pretty
2
much.
strains to do another maneuver. Is that how that works?
You haven't taken a minute.
Yeah, you haven't taken a maneuver yet.
Yeah,
So
you could still.
Oh.
You could just use your stim pack if you want.
Really? Do I have a stim pack?
I think you guys
Should
all took a
everybody
stim
have one.
pack.
I've got extras.
Everybody gets
Standard
one.
issue.
I don't have one written down anywhere on my
That's what
set.
Rancor said when he passed them out.
I'm pretty sure when we
He said that
started, you
everyone
guys
got
could
one.
get one.
And then I have 5 additional. 'cause
I just
I'm a
didn't write it
doctor.
down.
Apparently
Okay,
I
I'm gonna
have.
use a stim pack.
Apparently
Well, now you don't have it, so
Yeah, still write it
stim
down.
packs heal 5
5 or
wounds.
6, I don't remember.
5.
5 wounds.
And then
Less.
reduced each time.
Okay.
Use additional.
So you can re-add or take away 5 of your wounds. Now it's their turn. Another one's going to come in through the door. So the one you hit was standing within the door after he fired at the Jedi. Another one's going to make his maneuver into the room, and he will fire at your fearless leader, Lucky, who is behind cover. He misses. So that goes back to you guys, and I think that's
Is that top of the
That's
order?
it's one more, and then they finish out the rest of the.
There's a guy in the room that you can lightsaber.
There's 2 guys in
I'll
the
probably
room.
do that.
Alright.
I'll probably do that.
Alright, so your lightsaber.
Why not?
What if I just walked,
Cut a hole in the
See it.
window of the ship and jumped out and just left.
carried the Jedi?
There is,
that one with me. But
One of them is clearly injured, and the other one is standing strong. So,
Okay.
Let's go for the one that's standing strong.
Okay. Yeah. Yep. I mean, you probably one-shot him if you hit him anyway, so.
Where the other one's going.
Oh.
That's an unlucky roll. Only one advantage, so a whiff.
A whiff.
Unfortunate.
Swing and a miss.
That's how good I go.
Okay, now it's time for the
We
last.
all roll like Dookie this time.
Now it's time for the last.
Hey, I rolled
Five
great
of
on-
them
I
to
rolled
take a
great
turn.
on my
Jesus.
leadership check.
Or actually,
Well, good for
Wait,
you on your
no.
leadership check.
3.
One attack. One attack. One attack. We've killed.
yeah, it's still 5 of them because
Yeah, 'cause
only
you
3 of
killed
them
two.
have taken
Killed two.
their attack,
3 have taken.
and 2 have died.
Oh,
so.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Lucky's like hiding behind a console counter.
He's looking at his.
one's gonna take a shot at Jester. You
No.
are behind cover.
I am.
So that one, he'll hit you with a blaster pistol for 8 damage
Ow!
for a success and a threat.
8 damage.
The next one will attack Rancor. You are not behind cover.
So just one setback. I did not take cover.
Okay, he will shoot you with his blaster carbine. That whiffs, but he's going to give his big guy an advantage, and he'll give his blue to his other companion. This will be attack 3.
Ah, my bones.
That next one will go after, actually, Lucky,
Uh-oh.
who is behind cover.
Oh, wait, you. No, you're not.
He whiffs.
Hey.
How go all you guys?
So the next 2 will
My
have
name's
blue
Lucky.
die because he did roll 3 advantage. So that's a 2 that will go after Lockpick.
Uh-oh.
He's gonna shoot you with a blaster pistol. He whiffs extra hard. And then you finally, at this point, they've all started to pile into the room, and now you finally see the hulking leader of the group. And he is going to take a shot at. Rancor, because he's right there.
I am the closest.
He's going. Actually, since you are the closest, he's going to take his maneuver to rush up to you
Oh.
and attack you with his claws.
Okay.
Oh.
Gonna suplex you.
So he will have 2 setback dice because I'm slick, man. Melee is what I'm made for. Come on, let's go. Let's roll some dice, big boy. Come on.
Although he's going to also get. Can he get extra blue dice based off of advantages?
He can't give
well,
himself.
He can't give himself.
No, but the other people have. He's already got 1 blue die from a different roll.
Multiple sources, I think, can give a boost.
Okay, so
But it'll be 2 purple and 2 black is what he's
okay.
going against.
So he's got 2 blue.
Okay.
So on he's going to attack you with his claws. Flat nothing. He kind of hits you. He hits you and it goes off, and he just hisses at you. And now it's back to the top of the order.
I want the first initiative
Yeah.
slot, please. I go, whoa, you like to dance? I'm drawing out the vibro machete and I'm stabbing this motherfucker.
Okay.
I was born
I
for
will.
this.
Hang on. Let me say it.
No.
Oh, you want to dance, pretty boy?
Float like a Millennium Falcon, sting like a vibro machete.
Let's keep it nice
Also
and close.
float like a vibro machete as well. Just all vibro machete.
Okay.
Float like
Go ahead.
anything in Star Wars.
That is going to be 4 success, so that is a total of 11 damage plus Pierce 1, so 12 damage, since I assume he has.
So.
Assuming he has any soak.
He has 7 soak to be exact, and he'll take 5 wounds. But
Okay.
he's still standing strong.
I think Sunder probably takes 2 to.
I would assume so. It's a weapon quality.
So I don't get to damage that. Pierce 1, vicious 1. That's for if I crit. It's a crit of 2. Unfortunately, I got 1. So yeah, just that.
Okay. You
I
guys
have a maneuver left. I mean, I can't take cover. I'm in melee with this guy. If they want to try and shoot me and accidentally hit their boss, I'm fine with that. So,
I'll shoot their boss and maybe accidentally hit you.
I'm still full. Yeah, we're good. I'll stay. This is right where I want to be, as the biggest, heaviest guy in a melee.
We can give Jocelyn the other slot so she can go help out in melee, or we can just.
She should help you guys clear them. If I can keep this guy busy for a long time. If he's gonna try and melee me down, melee doesn't do as much as blasters. So I can soak that for a while. I'll keep this guy busy. Take out the wrist.
Well,
Seems
if you
like
guys-
he wants to be a big fat hero, so I'll go with you guys.
Well, if you want to come and stab him to death, I could go back to laying out a bunch of damage with the Gatling gun. I'm just saying, I think it'll take this guy a long time to burn through my
I might
wounds.
throw a stun nade and hope I get lucky and just wipe out a whole group of all of them.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, at this point, the last 8 of them are in the bridge with you. So
Okay.
all made it into the bridge. Oof.
Just piled in.
Yeah. I
Does that mean they're in
I
close
can take-
range?
to some of you, yes. Lockpick, and I think Lucky are still medium range.
Okay.
But the rest of you have died.
Short ranges. I would like to volunteer to take the second initiative shot, please. Thank you. Short range.
I
Only one
declare.
I declare auto fire.
Go for it.
Yep. Jeez, my shooting rolls are really good. Have I mentioned that?
Shh. Don't jinx it.
So that's a 5 success, 3 threat, but a triumph.
You can use Triumph to trigger auto fire.
I can trigger auto fire with triumph,
Mhm.
which I will do.
So if he triggers it, how many does
That
that?
means he just hits 1 additional. So 2 people will take the damage.
And how much damage?
That's 5 success, so that's 16 damage.
Okay, did you want to? I'm assuming one of them you hit is already the injured one.
Yeah.
Okay, so you kill the one that's already injured, and you will take out a secondary one.
Kill 2. Nice.
So now that
Oh,
leaves
it's the
6.
perfect they like lined up and I shot straight through. Collateral.
With
Uh,
3 blacks. Just
Now it's back to them, and our Trandoshan slaver friend is going to take a shot.
Wait, slavers? Pfft, now I don't feel nearly as bad.
We've called them scabs, we've called them pirates, and we've called them slavers. What are they actually? Probably
Why not all 3?
Porque no los tres.
They go where the money is.
And the money is in bad things.
After you stab him, I'm assuming like did you back up or are you still
No,
like
I'm
up
staying
this-
right up in his face.
So after you stabbed him, he reaches and pulls a blaster pretty much right up to you.
Is it a blaster pistol?
Heavy blaster pistol? Yes.
Heavy blaster.
At-
Okay, so at
engaged.
close range, but it's engaged, it increases it once for ranged light. So it'll be an average check.
Yep.
So 2 perps and 1 black.
And
It's also against your parry instead of your. Once again, mixing systems against.
he fires, but he pulls like he kind of draws too quickly, so he
Yeah, kinda
like
goes
goes over
across.
your shoulder.
And
So
if
it's
you were
back to
in
you
a
guys.
fist fight
Okay.
and some guy pulled like a revolver and shot it right next to your ear.
Oh, I'm seeing stars. Let's go.
That's just thinking about that.
I'm in a boxing match. The guy pulled a 44. I mean,
What am I supposed to do?
Welcome to Texas.
I'm gonna take the next turn,
Okay.
and I'm gonna throw a grenade into
You got that extra frag grenade.
the tightest bunch of them.
Hopefully not. Where I'm.
This is gonna be very hard. Or it's not it'll be a hard check, mainly because the biggest bunch of them includes him. So
Well, you could go for like. I mean, as long as you're hitting like 2. It doesn't have to be the main
Yeah,
cluster.
yeah.
You could go kind of more towards the outside.
if you go
actually-
more towards the outside, trying to get like a couple of them, it's average. If you try to go like in the middle with the cluster of them, it's hard.
There's a
because
chance you
he's-
hurt me.
Yes.
I'm gonna do the
Do
two.
you really want to hurt me?
Yes.
Do you really want to make me cry?
only when you do stuff like that.
I would like to change my mind.
I aim for angle.
1 success, 2 advantage. So
Oh, it's
I
enough to
still
trigger
have
blast.
trigger. No, because
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
yes,
No,
That is,
oh,
that is enough to trigger
the
blast.
crit doesn't matter.
No.
Oh, okay, I don't know what that is. Okay, I trigger blast.
So that takes
So
2.
what's the base damage? What's the base damage? So the base
Well,
damage.
it's everyone's
So
range.
The guy that just like that he throws the grenade at will take 9 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And anybody standing right next to that guy will
Take
take 6.
Okay. So you kill the
This
one
means-
closest to him, and he'll injure 2 of them.
Okay, sweet. So you kill 1 and injure 2. That's great.
I will maneuver you. Take cover.
Back in the car.
He sits up and throws a hand grenade. Like,
Now
So there.
he's fine. He took a stim pack.
Yeah.
I did use it.
He's on heroin. He's not feeling anything. They're bastards. They're bastards.
Because there's no.
One's gonna take a shot at Fearless Leader with the blaster carbine.
They haven't hit me yet.
It's true.
Maybe.
Spoke too soon.
That's why I said it when I did.
Yep. They will hit you for
He's having to do an awful lot of
27
math.
for 13 damage.
13.
That was a big hit.
Is that a carbine boy?
Yep.
Which will take 4 off of that, which means I'll take 9, which will put me at 7.
Carbine has a Soaker 7? I have a Soaker 7.
This ship ain't big enough for the two of us. And then back to you guys.
I've gone.
I
He's gone.
would like
So
to.
there's 2 more of you who still
Let
have to
me.
go.
I would like to end. I mean, a bunch of these guys are working down. I would like to end a chunk of this fight if I can. So let's just chuck a stun nade in there, because I expect these guys probably don't have all that much in the way of strain to spare.
And I will say for you.
I'm just straight up throwing. Where
Okay.
he
you
is.
don't
I'm
care.
not-
So that's a hard.
No, I'm not trying to avoid hitting him.
He doesn't care if he hits me.
No, but it's still hard. I'm still gonna make it hard regardless.
Well, it's just based off of range.
Oh well.
Unfortunately, this system doesn't really allow for like difficulty like that. It's it's just range.
Yeah.
Well, make one of those a red.
That Jerry, that you can do.
You have no power.
I
Yeah.
just yell out, "Stun grenade! That's weak shit, boss."
But if the smoke clears and everybody's just laying comatose on the ground, it will be very funny.
It's like a.
Including
Wow.
Rancor.
Flat nothing. Oof. There's a bright
That tickle.
there's a bright flash and everyone's totally fine.
What I'll say happened is it you almost landed it perfectly, but in the laws of siege timing, it bounced out of the room. So it
It
didn't
took a bad
even.
bounce.
It just bad bounce.
That bounce.
You went underneath the desk.
Yeah.
So the other one's going to take a shot.
No, that's just siege flashes, in my opinion.
That's-
They hit them square in the face, and they're like, "A bot."
One's gonna take a shot at Jedi Master with their their blaster pistol.
Ooh.
Little whiff.
Aha.
All right, to the Jedi Master.
I'm gonna
Stab
hit him. I'm gonna-
Stab him.
So you get
Alright.
Let him taste your blade.
And
You can. She can
We would
flip
like to
over one
flip.
of those.
Turn
I'm
around.
gonna flip him.
Reverse.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
It's upgrade, right?
Yeah, it's upgrade.
Yeah, it's
Sometimes
upgrade to a
green.
yellow.
Flat nothing.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
okay.
swing and they like dot like one of them kind of like takes like
Trips
steps
over
back.
Baz.
So now it's the
It was a tactical
final.
dodge, not a trip. It was a
Okay, so the last two are going
Says the other guy
to.
next to him.
The last two are going to take a turn. Another one's going to shoot with the blaster carbine at the Jedi.
Ooh.
He'll whiff.
Ooh. Zips up.
And the next one will take a shot at Lucky,
No,
and he'll miss. And it's back to the top of the
it
order.
worked that time.
I've been kind of hogging the top initiatives. If other
You
people
should
want
keep
to.
hogging on top of the initiative.
Okay, I
Watch
step.
You are up close with like the big boss. So.
All right, I'll stab him. I can't use my gun effectively. I mean, it is a long range. It would be a hard check to use my gun on him, even though it does a shit ton of damage. I'm just gonna keep. I'm still stabbing.
it.
That time it is 12 damage with Pierce 1, so essentially 13 damage as I stab this into him with 5 successes.
So
The vital.
So I think he
So
takes
that's
six
Let's
more.
not mess around.
he is hurting.
Yeah, I
But
don't
he's
have any
still
advantage,
standing.
otherwise I would absolutely crit that motherfucker. This has vicious, so it does better crits too. Or I would break something of his. Break his gun, try and sunder it.
So yeah,
Nice.
you guys got one more.
I can go.
Sure, why not? I haven't
my-
done much of anything useful with my turn.
I declare.
Oh,
Can't
no,
really
no,
do anything that
fire.
doesn't involve killing two of the squad members.
Still close.
I mean, if you don't care, I don't care too much.
Yeah,
about
you're
it.
close range.
How much does the blast do? 6?
Dang! Oh, that would have been so good.
6 would be the
But you got a triumph.
What's a failure?
But
He doesn't
I
hit.
didn't hit. I had 7
It's 6
advantage
for the blast on the fragment?
and a
frag.
triumph.
Dude,
But
going
no,
in there.
but 1 failure.
What
If it doesn't, if you're not
what-
targeting me with the
so
fragment,
what are you
I
gonna
can't
use your
hurt me.
triumph for here?
What would be an advantageous thing for me to hit?
Yeah.
But not do
Upgrade the
damage?
difficulty of the targeted character's next check. Upgrade any allied character's next check, including that of the current active character. Do something vital, such as shooting the controls to the
Give
nearby
the
blast doors to
Jedi an
smash up.
upgrade or something. Like have someone get a big upgrade.
I'll give you an upgrade, and I'm going to use that advantage to give the boss man as many negatives.
I think you can give. Is it 3 to pick or 2 to pick somebody to have practice?
I don't think you can pick. It's just
The next.
it's targeted.
oh,
it's
like,
like-
who he was targeting.
You can spend 2 to add 1 setback to the targeted character's next check.
Then some random schmo that I was shooting at, one
Gets
of those
3
schmoes,
setback
gets
dice.
3 setback die on his next check. And then Jocelyn can upgrade her next
Okay.
attack when she does it.
Our Trandoshan slaver is going to make an attack here
I mean,
at you.
okay.
And
I'll
he's gonna-
wait to go to the bathroom.
He's gonna he with the blaster in one hand. He's gonna swipe with his left. That will hit for 5 damage.
soak it all.
So like he hits you and it kind of like you turn your head off of the hit.
Come on.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to do better than that, pretty boy.
And then it's back to you guys. Whoever's next.
Jocelyn, you want to use your
Yeah. Let's use my upgrade.
Ba-
I'm gonna swing again.
There you go. 1 success, 1 triumph. That
So-
dude's hella fucked.
So with the success, how much damage is that? Is that
And then triumph.
So it's
The lightsaber's what, like base 6?
base
Base
6,
six.
so 7, but any soak he has is gone. Like,
Okay.
unless he has more than 10 soak.
okay? So he's he did. You kill one.
Yeah.
With your triumph, one of them sees you stab his friend, and he'll run away.
Yeah.
So you pretty much
Twofer.
you
He realizes we are not dealing with like another scav crew or like some locals.
Yeah.
Can I throw a grenade at him while he's still in medium range?
It's not your turn.
Oh, I thought him running away was his turn.
No, because that's part of her triumph there.
Yeah, it's part.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
it's
see.
part of her trial.
I got mistaken.
Go wait your turn, sir.
No, lockpick, you bloodthirsty bastard.
One of the other injured ones is gonna see you pretty much stab his friend. He's gonna shoot you with his blaster rifle. Cover, he whiffs.
Yeah.
So now
I stare him straight in the face and be
That's
like,
what I'm gonna do.
You're next.
Is he still in medium range?
Yes.
You throw it at the guy who's running away.
They're running away.
One of
One
them
of
is
us.
running away. He watched his friend.
Well,
with a
actually,
laser sword
if he's running away-
He running.
He
It's
passes
actually
up
a
the
long
street.
range, so it's hard because
He passes
he's
up
got
the street.
he's had a
Trying to
couple
use too many
steps to
maneuvers.
break away from the group.
They're gonna do it anyway.
No survivors.
He could have gone and gotten reinforcements.
It's a character move. One failure.
You see him kind of tumble, but he's still trucking along.
I like the idea that he uses all of his straight up maneuvers, and we just find him passed out in the hallway.
Okay, so the other one who's not injured,
Or like
There's 3
he
left.
trips on that box that we were all tripping.
counting the slaver.
The guy who's running away.
No, including the one you're engaged with, so there's only 3 enemies. This one will take a shot at Jedi Master again.
They really wanted to kill the one with the laser sword, which fair enough.
She just stabbed their friend, so they have a vendetta right now. This will hit for 10 damage.
10 damage.
I'm gonna reflect.
Yeah, so you'll take
I'm gonna
3
reflect.
strain there.
Gonna reflect. Blastable back.
I'm
This
gonna.
brings it down to 7, and you soak 5, so you'll take 2.
And it's back to you guys. And you will round out the top of the order here. Because they're... Or actually, no, we'll still go the same.
Bottom of the order? No, top of the order.
I would like to take a shot.
Yeah, you're bottom of the order.
Yep. This round, I'm bottom of the order.
Also every round.
Up next, coming in, number 3. It's Lucky.
I'll just take a shot at one of the ones that's not the big one.
So that you don't accidentally shoot your friend.
Yeah.
He don't care.
I mean, I'll throw stun grenades your direction all day.
So
It's how we picked on each other as kids.
apparently, throwing frag grenades also not an issue. As long as you don't target me with the frag grenade,
And I
I'm
will
gonna be
leave.
just fine.
Alright, because soak.
Hey, you can take a big cat.
No?
No, so I'll give the big guy blue on his next check.
Hey, can I take the next check
Uh,
to stab this guy at the top of the initiative?
Actually, yeah, I did it wrong. They got one more, and then it's back to you guys. See here. He's the one up close against you is gonna fire his pistol at you again.
Okay.
So average. He will hit this time.
Okay.
So he will hit for 8 damage.
All right. I will take an amount of damage.
All of that for 1 drop of blood.
Yes. And now it's back top of the order for you
That's
guys.
kind of how Raiden felt at times too.
I
Just like,
will
this shit
stab
goes down.
him with
Okay,
my
I'll take
vibro
one
machine.
damage.
Okay.
And I will take 1 blue die from him. Give me a blue die. A failure and a metric F ton of advantages. Whoever's I can pick with 2 or 3
You can
to give allies.
you can pick with 2,
Okay.
or you could just give the next person up a whole bunch if you wanted, I guess.
How about I give 1 blue die to... Are you going to stab this guy who's next to me?
Yeah.
Take a blue die. You've had it too good for too long. You two take blue dice.
Auto fire so many people. All that blue die.
Alright. You got one more, and then it's back to them.
Do you want to?
Yeah.
Come stab that big boy.
Just stab the
Come
big
join
boy.
the fray. Come join the murder.
Roll.
Ah.
1 failure, 3 advantage. You give me a blue. I don't.
I'll give you.
This
You get a blue.
You get a blue.
One. Okay, so the next one's gonna take a shot at Lockpick.
Cool.
He whiffs.
Hey, very cool.
Back to you.
I'll go. So I get one of those, and one of those, and one of those.
That's all.
That is auto fire. So
2 of them. Jesus.
2. It's 2 to trigger auto fire.
Yeah.
Or is it? Yeah. So, yeah. Oh yeah. My aim is amazing.
Jesus Christ.
So I get 6
Very good at
success,
shooting
3
gun.
advantage. So that's 17 damage to 2 fellers.
So the 2 who are not the big guy are dead.
Dead.
So all that's left is their leader.
He may be dead.
Is it his turn now?
Yes,
this
it
one?
will be his turn now. So he will take another shot at you. Well, actually, what he's going to do is finally back away. So he's gonna kind of take a couple steps back. So now this is short range because he's no longer engaged with you.
So it'll just be
The purple and
a
a
purple
setback.
and 1 setback.
And he does not hit.
He steps back to shoot at you in the bullet.
You
Just-
panicking boy.
Yeah, you can spend to advantage it.
It's the classic where
He stepped away from me. That means it's no longer a risk for you guys.
That
to
means
shoot
it doesn't upgrade our checks and
With his advantage, he can give
He
you
gives
guys.
setback die if he has 2.
Yeah.
It'd be me who.
He'll
gets
give the
setback.
next person a setback die.
I think it's a targeted person.
It's
isn't
targeted,
it?
yeah.
So I get the setback die on my next one.
It's the
I'll just
next
target.
ally gets a boost, or
Yeah.
the targeted
Or-
person.
The
well,
targeted person gets the setback.
if you're giving out setback dies, you can only do it to the person you're attacking. If you're giving out boosts, you can either give it to the next one or to you can choose one depending on how many you spend.
Yeah.
That's him, so I think it's someone who hasn't gone yet. One of you two. Shoot her. Shoot her.
Alright, take it.
Go on then,
Yeah,
Joe.
two
You were the.
So that's why I have like so many yellows and like an extra green.
You're the last one.
Get one
upgrade.
extra blue on this one.
My one green,
from
and then because I have another upgrade for more than
Pretty good, man.
from
and the
him
boost.
giving me one. Does he have any? Does he have any ranks defense? Cool. That's nice. 2 success, 4 advantages, meaning I will hit him for 11 damage. And you take 2 blues on your next attack in case he's still alive.
11 is 7 plus 4 more.
So with that, he goes down, but he's not dead.
Oh.
Because you just match his wounds. So
So you gave me 2 blues, or was that a blue?
at this point, it
I gave
doesn't
him
matter.
2
Initiative's
blues,
over.
but my shot took him down anyways.
I mean, you could go executioner style on him, but I mean he's down.
I'm
Like
gonna
he ain't
go
no threat to.
executioner style on him.
Yeah.
Well,
Even if we're outside of initiative.
Should we question it? Oh, he killed him.
You're like, that was tough. Oh, well, he's dead.
and with
I'm
that,
just kidding.
you are out of initiative, and
Understood.
luckily none of the blasters hit the computer. So you want to try to search for any more information, you can. Otherwise, you have pretty much gotten a lot of what you came here for.
Yeah, the first one.
Yeah, you might as well.
Anyone hurt?
Yeah.
Once per encounter, I can do this. You have more than half your wounds. You less
I'm
than
at
average.
7 of 16.
Oh, right. We have a medic now.
4 strain. No wounds.
Divinity strength.
You don't find a
You're-
lot
You hit
on this
less than
computer.
half or-
Really, what you got the first time around was what a lot of like the
2
important
wounds,
stuff.
1 strain.
You
Are
do
you more or
get
less than half?
something. You do find something
I
that
got 3 wounds
indicates
and
a
6
possibility
Ooh, you got hit pretty bad.
that
No. 3
the
wounds total.
Phoenix
She's
Genesis
been hurt
or
for
the
3.
Phalanx Genesis
2 wounds.
Venator could be somewhere near Kashyyyk, but it's just, but there's nothing confirming it. It's just a possibility based on the route that this was going.
3 hurts.
3 hurts, so that's just this. You now 2 hurts, and you also get 2 strain back. I guess I'll try on myself. Rages.
I can try to heal you.
Is a Wookiee that lives on the planet
Kashyyyk.
Fail,
that makes
but with a triumph. I will say that the triumph is I don't hurt myself failing.
Medicine is intellect, so I get that, and then it's an average.
I think it's for you to do it like on yourself is hard.
I'm trying to do it to you.
I think you can only do 1 healing check per character per encounter,
Oh, so
and I just tried it on myself. So I should just let you do it.
Well, just for
That might be true.
You would have you would have taken away one of my strengths.
It's at, I will say, coming out of this, it's at this point that it sounds like comms are starting to clear. All of you hear Commander Dim kind of like, not shouting, but just kind of going like, Sabres, are you there, Sabres? Come in, Sabres.
Nah, bro.
Do anybody want to answer?
Captain?
Yeah, hold on. I can't be looking stuff up in the. But you
Lucky will be right with you.
I'm here.
Raincoat, what's going on down there?
Some lizards. We took care of business.
Lizards.
Trandoshan slavers, they had a comm jammer.
You guys were in the dark for quite some time there. Were you able to find anything on the acclimator?
We've got. We've recovered the body of the Jedi Padawan.
How is it? How is she?
recovered the body.
We've recovered the body.
Understand. Anything else you were able to uncover?
Well, we've got a vague lead on the Venator, and a much more solid lead on a escape pod containing a senator.
A senator, you say?
On a outer rim system, and it seems like a couple of clone trooper guards as well.
Clone trooper guards. have no records of a senator ever being on board of the ship. Come on back to the Revenant. Hopefully, I will be able to uncover some information here once you get back. We will also inform. Excuse me. We'll also inform Lockett about the Jedi Padawan. Good work, Sabres.
Thanks, boss.
Let's go expose this shady super soldier program to the press.
No.
Wide open.
We're here to bury that lead.
That's right.
This is a
Let's go burn the file. Burn the
Yeah.
evidence.
Which we're probably gonna do as we leave this ship is like freaking.
I'm assuming you guys have already tried or have gotten off the ship by now, right?
Well, he said we're probably on our way back out. I mean, technically, this ship does contain a bunch of information hinting towards a Black Ops project. Should we overload its
We
reactor?
definitely should.
Boss, I've never asked you for any.
Lockpick, you ask me for stuff all the time.
It's the same thing every time. Lockpick.
I've asked you for one thing, and I'm asking you for that one thing.
It's as this point that you're asking each other, that you are asking, because I'm assuming you're like close to the entrance or you're still on the bridge trying to figure out.
I assume we're still on the bridge, yeah.
You, on the other side of the ship, you hear an explosion go off. Something has set off an explosion, and the ship is starting to fall apart.
That's
Beat you to it, Lockpick. Let's get out of here.
Wait, somebody download all those Transocean memes before we get out of here.
If you want to haul one of their scav bots out of here,
Mind you didn't really leave like a good chunk of scav bots intact.
that's
That moment when you've been sunbathing on a rock all day and then wake up and 10 hours have passed. Sponge God. I assume that's something a lizard
That
would
is
make
exactly
up
what that Transocean meme looked like, yeah.
Yeah, the explosion. There is an explosion, and I mean,
let's walk very calmly out of here so the ship blows up behind us. So just in case any of the locals are around, they're like, those guys are fucking bad.
Guys, don't look at explosions. Yes, we'll absolutely do that.
And if anybody asks, we blew up the ship
Totally off our
to bury the Black Ops secrets contained within.
Yes, sir.
Sounds good.
you guys are able to get off the ship, no problem.
Sure.
As you start walking back towards the village, you hear an even bigger explosion. Whatever was left of the ship is now gone.
If I had sunglasses, I'd put them down right back.
I got these night vision goggles.
Oh, it's bright!
Headache. Immediate headache.
And with that, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy this kind of content, we have a lot more. We have another Star Wars campaign that we have just finished up. And some more videos about other systems, reviews. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.